So today we are going to write and solve proportions. We start off with the word column. So it's very important that you actually set up your proportions correctly in order to be able to solve them. Because if you don't set them up correctly, you actually get wrong answers. Okay? Now, a proportion looks like this. This is basically the skeleton of a proportion. It's two fractions that are equal to each other. So you start off with this, the skeleton. Then you read the problem. The price of 12 oranges is $3. How much would 4 oranges cost? Now, my hint to you is the following. Your first sentence will be your first fraction. So if you read the first sentence, two numbers should come out of it, and you should be able to write one on top and one on the bottom. Beto? Right, so what would I write on top? 12. Now, and then what would I write on the bottom? 3. First sentence, first fraction. Make that connection. Now, we're not just going to write numbers. We're going to give them values. So the 12, what does the 12 represent? So we're going to put an O for oranges. What does the 3 stand for? Money, so we're going to do the dollar sign. Now, orange is on top, so over here on this side, we're going to write an O for oranges. What should I write on the bottom? Money. The reason we labeled it, we give it value, is so that when you put in the third number, you actually put it in the right spot, because it matters if it goes on the top or the bottom. So read the second sentence. How much would 4 oranges cost? So where does the 4 go? Top or bottom? Top, because it's about oranges. Now we're going to put an X there because we don't know how much money that is. Now there's two ways to solve it. Either the shortcut or the long way. Okay, go ahead and solve it. The long way would have you do 12 times x equals 4 times 3. 12x equals 12. Divide by 12, divide by 12. X equals. Now, if you did it the long way, you go, what did I do to 12 to get to 4? I mean, short way, sorry. How do I go from 12 to 4? Divided by 3. So I'm dividing this by 3. What's 3 divided by 3? 1. Okay? I did this. What's in this circle? 12 times 3. What's in this circle? 4 times 3. Okay? Number 2. 3 pounds of apples cost $1. How much will 9 pounds of apples cost? So you need to set up a proportion. Read it again. Your first sentence is your first fraction. So go ahead and read it again. First sentence is your first fraction. Give each number a value. What are you talking about? What does the first number mean? What does the second number mean? Okay, raise your hand if you want to tell me the first fraction. Marlene? No, I want the first fraction. Ernesto? Uh-huh. What's over here? Good. I'll tell you the truth. On Friday's test, this is the answer. Like, they just want you to write it. They just want you to identify the proportions. You'll get a point for writing it correctly. Then the second question is, okay, what's your answer? So you got to make sure you know how to write them. You got to make sure you know how to write them. All right, solve it. There is a shortcut. It's a pretty easy shortcut. George. All right, who would like to tell us what to do? What's your answer, Diego? Multiply by what? Uh-huh. And what's your answer? So x equals $3. All right, go ahead and read number 4 to yourself. At this point, if you're feeling comfortable, go ahead and work ahead of me. Oh, well, next problem. All right, who would like to volunteer their proportion for me? What do I write in the first one? Yes? 3 dozen. Equals. Good. So you have to make sure you write it this way. You have to make sure that dozen and dozen are on the same line and cups are on the same line. Now, if you wrote it this way, that's okay. Why is this okay? Because we still have cups on the same line and dozen on the same line. Got it? All right. Shortcut? Did we use a shortcut? Yes. Who wants to tell me what it is and what you get? Alex? So from here to here, I'm multiplying by 5. So from here to here, I multiply by 5. And what do you get? Good. So x equals 10 cups of sugar. All right, go ahead and read number 5 and set up your proportion. There is a number that's hidden in the first sentence. It's hidden. Reread it, and there's a number that's hidden in the first sentence. An hour. Which means, what does that mean in numbers? 1. All right, so go ahead and write the proportions. Okay, who wants to give me the proportion for number 5? Aaliyah, can you please tell me the proportion for number 5? Huh? Excuse me? 12 over 1? 25 over 1. What does the 25 stand for? And what does the 1 stand for? All right. What goes up here? And what goes on the bottom? There is a shortcut from here to here. Who wants to tell me what do I do and what is the answer? Arlen? By what? Okay, so what's 25 times 5? Think of quarters. Or look at the chart. 125. X equals $125. Good job. All right. Let's do number 6. Kevin's car uses 30 gallons of gas to travel 240. Kevin's car uses 30 gallons of gas to travel 240 miles. If the car only has 10 gallons of gas left, how many miles can Kevin travel in his car? So I need you to set up a proportion first. And again, your first sentence is your first fraction. So your first sentence, which is this one, is your first fraction. Who wants to raise your hand and tell me what is the proportion? William, what's the proportion? 30 what? 30. Good. Over what? Good. 240 what miles? Thank you. And then what goes on top? 10 gallons over? Good. Okay. The reason I'm asking you to write at least the first letter of each word is so you can set it up correctly. Now, what's the relationship for this problem? How do I go from this number to this number? Divide by what? 3. So divide this by 3. Let's go. Take 240 and divide it by 3. What'd you guys get? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to ask you